I wanted to do this stream because a lot of things have happened over the past month or so. Just, not only for Gamertag Radio, but just for me on a personal level. And for those of you that have been following me on social media and all that kind of stuff, I've been doing more content creation on the video side, obviously streaming and doing things on YouTube, things like that, and not just a podcast. And I've talked about this in the past, but I just want to say it again here because I also want to say a big thank you while I do this is I am 100% committed to doing video content. Obviously I love Danny, I love Pete, I love Gamertag Radio, but my path is video because that's what I want to do. I find editing, being able to edit video, obviously just create content on that, be it a quick unboxing, be it gameplay video, whatever the case, me just rambling on a stream, talking about the gaming industry, is just something that I want to do. It's what I like to do. Like I was on IGN, Podcast Unlocked, their Xbox podcast yesterday. Shout out to Destin Legary, invited me to be on, and just seeing the feedback that's coming from that and just the format of what that was and what it is something that I like to do. Shout out to Lano, Say No to Rage. I was on his stream a week or so ago for about, like 2.5 hours or whatever, and we're talking Destiny and just all that. I like that kind of content. I like that format. I like doing live streaming. I like doing video on demand stuff. And I know I keep saying this over and over, but the point that I'm trying to make with that is, thanks to a very dear friend of mine, I was put into contact with AMD a few weeks back, and AMD was gracious enough to ask me. They had enough faith in me to say, we see the path that you're trying to go on. How can we help? What can we do to help you as a creator? So with that said, oh my God, I'm about to break my freaking office. This giant box is from AMD. It just arrived, and I'm gonna open it right now in probably the most ghetto way possible because I can't show the whole thing on stream, but let me go ahead and open this thing up. And let's do this here. All right, so that's open. All right, I'm opening the box. Here, let's put that there. I'm sure you can still hear me. All right, so let's open this box. Here, let's see, how does it look on camera? I guess you can kind of see what I'm doing. So, yep, wow. All right, so I'm gonna put that there for a second because I know what one of these things are. You don't need to see that, so I'm gonna put that over there. And first and foremost, so AMD was gracious enough to send me this Radeon 7 GPU. And I guess it's not officially labeled, but they also sent me, let's see if it says exactly what it is on here. But AMD, and you guys probably can't see this directly on stream, put it to the camera as close as I can. They sent me a Ryzen 3950X CPU. And the reason for both of these is because AMD asked me, hey, how can we help you as a creator? What do you need? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? And I told them, I was pretty straight up. I would like to do more streaming. I would like to have a dedicated machine to stream. I want a dedicated machine to edit video, be it in 1080p, 1440p, or even 4K. And they were like, absolutely. Are you comfortable building your own PC? I said, yes, I am. So they're like, here's what we can do. So they sent me this 3950X CPU, which is a freaking monster. And they sent me this Radeon 7 GPU. And I'm just very thankful to AMD for sending both of these over to me because it's just going to help me so much in my content creation, because now it's going to allow me the flexibility to build that monster PC that I want to game on. But then at the same time, I'm going to be able to have a second PC that's going to be dedicated to streaming, that's going to be dedicated to editing, things in 4K. And I'm just so thankful and blessed for these opportunities that keep coming to me, because honestly, I don't deserve it. I don't deserve any of it. Just a lot of the things that have been happening recently have just absolutely blown me away. They have. You have no idea how thankful I am for people like Danny, for people like Pete in my life who have helped me along the way to even get to this point. And trust me, I don't think I'm anything special or anything, but I'm just amazed at how many people that I've been able to interact with in this industry and that are basically rooting for me to continue to do this. And no, this will never be my full-time job. It's just something that I'm very passionate about. It's just something that I really like to do. And to, again, have a company like AMD, you know, want to see me succeed, want to enable me and give me the tools to help me succeed is just something that it just blows me away. It really does. And I figure, what the hell, I could have just taken a picture and put it on social media or something and said, oh, thank you, AMD. But I actually wanted to get on stream. I wanted to do it live, and I wanted to just be open and honest about this process of things that have happened. There's just, you know, like I said, it was just on IGN. I mean, the Cyberpunk thing that happened starting on Sunday with NVIDIA and CD Projekt Red and making that custom Cyberpunk 2077 2080 Ti card, and just the overwhelming response that is still happening, by the way, of people that were tagging me on that because they're like, we want you to have that. We're rooting for you because we see how passionate you are and we see how much you love that game and we see all the work and the content and the things that you've been doing in this industry. We want you to have that. People that I don't know, I've never interacted with in my life, that something that I've done has touched them enough that I'm the first person they think of. That not their buddies, not themselves. They're thinking, well, maybe themselves because they would get it too, but they're tagging me in this thing to get it. And, you know, I got whispers that at one point, at least, I was the most tagged person in the freaking world for that contest, which is just absolutely insane. But I don't know. I like I said, this is just completely off script, unprompted. I just knew that AMD was sending this to me, and I wanted to talk about it. And you know, like I said, just the opportunities that have just been coming my way, and just being able to sit down and cover all these games and interview these people. And, you know, obviously we did the Phil Spencer thing, and just the great reception that has come from that. And just so many of my peers in the industry that have reached out to me privately and, you know, like thanked us for doing that and just rooting us on to keep getting better. Is, you know, this kind of stuff, this is the motivation. These are the things to know that there are enough people out there that believe in me and what I'm trying to do, that, you know, I want to keep pushing. I want to keep pushing. I want to get better. I want to walk into E3 in a freaking fur coat and a Kango, just ready to rock and roll, and talk to Bonnie Ross about Halo, and see the Series X, and, you know, see what Nintendo has and Bethesda has and Ubisoft has. I want to cover it all. I want to do all that stuff, and I want to start having more and more just in-depth discussions about the gaming industry and what makes it work, and the trends that you see, and why one game works but another game fails, and a game that has failed, can it be resurrected? I want to talk about all these kind of things. You know, these are the things that motivate me. This is why, even at my old ass age, I'm still trying to do this. You know, I'm not doing this for a job in the industry. I'm not doing this to get rich out of it. I do it because I love it. I have my career. I have my family. I got all that stuff. That's great. But I love doing this too. This is something that gets me out of bed every morning, makes me smile, being able to be a part of this industry in any kind of way that I can, and to create something out of nothing and have people give me feedback on it. Good, bad, ugly. I love it all, to be perfectly honest with you. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just talking at this point, but I haven't even looked at the chat. I've just been talking. I just wanted to do it live. Yeah, I'm just looking at what people are saying, but thank you all. That's with the kind words. I appreciate it. And yeah, man, I'm just winging it. But like I said, this was just gonna be a short stream. I just wanted to hop on here and just do it live. Danny, I haven't told anybody. I just was like, oh, I'm just gonna do it. But AMD sending this to me is just, you have no idea how clutch this is and how much it means, because it's just going to enable me to truly build out this space the way that I have envisioned it, and have the equipment on hand to do all the things that I want to do. So again, AMD, thank you for this 3950X CPU. This is just going to come just so handy. And, you know, thank you again. I'll just put it on the stream for this Radeon 7. This is going to power all my editing and streaming needs. And I cannot wait. I just can't wait. It's going to be so cool. And what I'm planning to do, I'm still going to do a full gaming PC that's just dedicated to gaming. And then I'm going to have, like, I'm basically going to take my current rig, reconfigure it into these parts. I'm still going to build a gaming rig, and obviously that's going to power all the next gen stuff, Cyberpunk and all that. But I'm thinking when I do that build, I still want to try and do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it live on stream or if I'm going to do it on demand, but I'm definitely going to do it with my son, and we'll put that up so people can check it out, so he can actually learn how to do all this stuff too, because he obviously loves gaming just as much as I do. So, and that's all I got. That's it.